There's a bit of to-ing and fro-in, but very, very quickly. It was on the back of one conversation, really. The good doctor painted his vision of how he saw things and where he wanted the club to go to, and I thought, yeah, that juices me. It's very exciting. So it's a really short period of time, to be honest.
And what is it about the club? Is it the scale and the possibilities of what could be achieved here that's so attractive?
Yeah, and let's not forget that whilst we all see the big picture, I have absolutely no doubts that the vision for this place is wonderful. The short term and the medium term is we've got to get a team out there that can compete and compete week in, week out. They've been competing recently really, really well. So it's important we continue the improvements in the team and look to build it in a fashion that can make it even more competitive next year.
The club's obviously bottom of the table at the moment.
Yeah.
The owner wants it to be top of the table, so there's a clear path there and a journey that and a challenge for yourself.
Yeah, and for the players. It's all about the players and then the coaches and obviously about the fans buying into what we're doing. But the reality is you've got to understand your reality. You can't not go into something and first ground yourself with saying, well, this is where we're at, and I'm confident that we've painted the picture as to where we're at, and once you've done that, you can start making steps to improve it.
You've obviously done some of the biggest jobs in the game, but there's never been a challenge quite like this one for you.
Oh, there's been a few. You know, the Crusaders, the last job I had was a massive challenge, and going to Wigan when they were bottom of the pile in different circumstances, that was a huge, brilliant challenge. And obviously Bradford was slightly different. We had a heck of a lot of success out. You know, I've had a lot of success in a lot of different ways, and it's how you measure it, I suppose. But I'm excited by this challenge. I think it's got legs, as they would say, and so I'm looking forward to it.
And it seems like your personal relationship is good with the chairman and the owner. It seems like you get on quite well from what...
Yeah, he might change his mind in 6 or 7 weeks when I keep knocking on his door and asking for things, but as long as we're both honest, which we will be, then I'm really I like him and he likes me.
I guess the one thing is, are you confident that you'll get time, because your predecessor got 5 games, I think?
Yeah, well, and you know, and Phil's a friend of mine, and that's the reality of modern sport, isn't it? You know, we can all the consequences and the scrutiny that comes from a lot of people, but it's important that you're solid and you give the right message. And you know, I'm no different to anybody else. If I don't fit, I'm sure that I'll be told I don't fit, but that's not my particular focus at the moment. What's gone on previously has gone on. I can only keep painting the vision and suggesting that, well, if we stay steadfast on a certain course, we'll get better.
All being well, this is a long-term project for you.
Well, and yeah, but I also understand the vagaries of sport and understand that the short-term and medium-term are really important. I don't want to be saying to the people of Salford and Manchester, which is massive, we should have a massive club here, that in 5 years' time we're going to get X, Y and Z. They want to know what's happening next week and the week after, and probably for next year. So that's probably as far as we'll project to most people. But I have to say that I think the future of this club is really, really rosy.
And for you personally, to be back on the touchline, back involved, what's that feeling going to be like, do you think?
I'll probably tell you after the weekend.
What do you expect it to be like?
Yeah, I think it's going to be absolutely thrilling. Game day is the best day of the week, as I told the players this morning when I met them. You know, all we do is get ready through the week and work hard through the week so we can be at our best on game day, because that's why we originally all joined this sport. We wanted to play first and foremost, most of us, and then we want to be involved on the occasions on the afternoon when the hairs on the back of the neck are going and the excitement's all there for all to see. So we've got a great product and a sexy game, and we just need to keep reinforcing that to people.
And what's the initial challenge? You've watched the last 5 games. You say, what's the initial things that you feel you need to do in the job?
I get to know everybody, connect with everybody, understand how they think, and as well as them understanding how I think, and you know, and then slowly drip feed some stuff in that might help. But you know, again, I take my hat off to Alan Hunt and Sean Long. They've done a terrific job in the short term, and I hope they're here for the medium and the long term as well.